Show.
All right, y'all. Welcome to WDVX Studios inside Visit Knoxville, downtown Knoxville. This is the Blue Plate Special. Give Nathan Morgan a big round of applause. Welcome.
Thank you. All right, y'all. It's good to be here. It's a busy city today. Well, my name's Nathan Morgan, and I'm going to be playing some original stuff for y'all, and might play a few tunes. You might know some cover songs for some songwriters who inspired me too. So the first song I'm going to do for you is one I wrote, and I wrote it as a reminder to myself to always remember to find the good in people and remember everybody's human and find the humanity in everybody. So it's called "Don't Put a Name on Me." Welcome to the news of the day. Check your brain at the door. Pick a side, boy, and get in line and fight the battle you've been waiting for. Well, it's always been a whole lot more fun to listen to the talking heads roar than to listen to your brother with the protest sign and try to see a little more. This whole world ain't ever gonna change. Don't put a name on me, 'cause I'm not trying to be a neocon or purple-haired kid. 'Cause the lessons in red that were put in my head did more for me than either one did. Well, shout down the walls, won't you watch them fall? Learn a lesson in civility. 'Cause the first and the last is the only name that'll ever be a name to me. Well, follow me and I'll follow you. You only ever hear what you really want to. They say they said and they stood and they're dead and fighting for the red, white, and blue. Don't you ever slow down, don't you rest your head. If you do, you know you don't belong. Just try to run your race, slow and keep up the pace, and know you're right and everybody's wrong. Yeah, I think it's time for a change. Yeah, don't put a name on me, 'cause I'm not trying to be some neocon or purple-haired kid. 'Cause the lessons in red that were put in my head did more for me than either one did. Well, shout down the walls, won't you watch them fall? Learn a lesson in civility. 'Cause the first and the last is the only name that'll ever be a name to me. All right. All the noise is good, they say. All the noise that makes sense today. If it's so simple, why is it so hard to play this game? If all I need is just a name. Don't put a name on me, 'cause I'm not trying to be some neocon or purple-haired kid. 'Cause the lessons in red that were put in my head did more for me than either one did. Well, shout down the walls, won't you watch them fall? Learn a lesson in civility. 'Cause the first and the last is the only name that'll ever be a name to me. Yeah, yeah. Don't you put a name on me. Thank you. Appreciate y'all very much. All right. Thank y'all again. My voice is tired. We were in Charlotte, North Carolina last night, so appreciate y'all putting up with it this morning. Music business is kind of crazy. It's doing it for a living, especially. But this next song is one I wrote. It talks about the special place in your mind and in your heart where you want to go when things get tough. And I actually wrote the song, and I call it Camelot because I love history and I love reading about old history. And you always hear the story about Camelot, the medieval history with King Arthur and the Round Table and all that with the knights and things. And Camelot was just kind of portrayed as this perfect place and place you could find a smile. So growing up in South Atlanta, Georgia, I was blessed to have a great family and great parents who loved music, and they loved us and showed us right from wrong. So the song's called Camelot, and this is about the place you go back to when you need to. Memories that don't seem so long ago, you make me smile and make me cry. A Sunday morning song in my favorite show, Mom and Dad grin as they walk by. Never scared 'cause Dad was built like stone. Mama smiled and dried my tears. He was the foundation that I was built on. That's why I'm still standing here. So tell me, what in the world can I do now? How do I get back to Camelot? Let me just relive all my memories and find peace if the Lord allows. Tell me, what good is a life cut short? The sting of death that'll cause you pain, but it don't lead to pills and slamming doors or diving into a bottle again. So tell me, what in the world can I do now? How do I get back to Camelot? Let me just relive all my memories and find peace if the Lord allows. Am I the only one who remembers? Or maybe just in my own way, singing all the songs about all the pretenders, watching the games that people play. So till then, what in the world can I do now? How do I get back to Camelot? Let me just relive all my memories and find peace if the Lord allows. And find peace if the Lord allows. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You are listening to the Blue Plate Special, and our guest today is Nathan Morgan, and he is playing some original tunes for us. And this is maybe your third appearance on the Blue Plate Special?
Yeah, third time's the charm. That's right. Yeah. It's the third time.
And there's a lot going on downtown Knoxville today. I think there's a sports ball event of some kind.
Some kind of event. Yeah.
A lot of people wearing orange. But I appreciate Nathan coming to play for us today. Those songs are great. And I was reading in your bio, you started gigging when you were around 15.
That's right. I was playing in biker bars and juke joints, and I'd have to go outside on band breaks because I wasn't old enough to be in the place if I wasn't working. So I'd go outside and do my homework on breaks.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting. When did you write your first song?
Oh, goodness. My first song, probably 18 years old. I was really into old blues music, and I probably wrote an old blues song. It was called Song to Remember, and it's actually still on iTunes. It's my first record. I was really heavy into blues music, and I still am, but I think that was when. It was a song about trying to write a song that people remember. And yeah, so it was my first crack at it. So I was like, how do I write a song that people remember? It's like, let's write a song to remember. So let's just call it that.
That's great.
Simple enough.
Very interesting. I'm enjoying your performance so much. Please give us some more tunes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll just say that writing my first song at 18, and I really got really deep into songwriting and just explored just so many countless other amazing songwriters. And one that I just happened to stumble upon was Neil Young, and really got into him and loved a lot of his songs. And I'd like to do one for y'all if that's okay. This is a Neil Young song. It's called Old Man, and it talks about reflecting. And now that I'm a dad and I got 2 little boys, and the way I looked at my dad as he got older, it was something to ponder, something to think about. But so I'm going to do that for you. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. An old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of 2. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. No man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you, and I need someone to love me the whole day through. And I want to look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. A lullaby, look in your eyes. Run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me to mean that much to you. And I've been first and last. Look at how all the time goes past. Now I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you. And no man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you, and I need someone to love me the whole day through. And I want to look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Thank you.
That was great. That was
Thank you very
so
much.
Great. Man, that was is amazing. So you may be feeling a little uncomfortable doing a gig this time of day with your voice. That was amazing. If you're sitting here in the live and audience, was that not something? You're doing great.
Thank you. He's an amazing songwriter and a lot of great songs, but it's great to be able to play that song for y'all. I love doing this stuff, so it's great. Really appreciate you guys too. So, you want me to do another one?
Yeah, roll on, man. I'm gonna stop you in about 10 minutes to make an announcement.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a song that I wrote, and it's one of my newer ones. I haven't released it yet or put it out yet, but it's a song called "Will You Love Me When," and it just talks about relationships and the ups and downs you go through with somebody you love, and talks about the good, the bad, like I said, the ups and downs, and will you love me when? Will you still be there? So. Will you love me when I'm no good, and then when grace is wearing thin? Will you love me when? And will you hold me close when I feel so exposed, and tell you all of my woes? Will you hold me close? Don't leave me on the dark side of your heart. Forgiveness seems a damn fine place to start. I know a woman like you can light up my world when the darkness closes in. So tell me, babe, will you love me when? And would you be a friend when I'm losing to sin? 'Cause you're my addiction till the end. Will you be a friend? And I wish it wasn't me, and God knows I'm sorry. And could it be like it used to be? I wish it wasn't me. And don't leave me on the dark side of your heart. Forgiveness seems a damn fine place to start. I know a woman like you can light up my world when the darkness closes in. So tell me, babe, will you love me even in my dreams? Hand in hand with me as we stroll along, just like we did before. Oh, lonely days don't come back here no more. And don't leave me on the dark side of your heart, 'cause forgiveness seems a damn fine place to start. I know a woman like you can light up my world when the darkness closes in. So won't you tell me, babe, will you love me when? And will you love me when the story comes to end? Would you do it all again? Will you love me when? 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 Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. All right. It's okay if I do another cover song for y'all. Is that okay? This is talking about songwriters earlier. I grew up just about maybe 45 minutes south of Atlanta, Georgia, and I lived in East Tennessee now for a couple of years, and love living up here. First thing I'll say. But growing up in the South, of course, I got exposed to all kinds of great music, soul music, blues, country, rock and roll. Southern rock really took hold of me when I was a young kid learning to play guitar. And what made me pick up guitar was the band Leonard Skinner, and my favorite band in the whole world to this day. And Ronnie Van Zant, the lead singer, was a great songwriter too. And I'm going to do one of his tunes here for you. I'm sure you'll know it. Well, I used to wake the morning before the rooster crowed, searching for soda bottles to get myself some dough. Brought them down to the corner, down to the country store, cash them in and give my money to a man named Curtis Lowe. Oh, Curtis was a black man with white curly hair. When he had a fifth of wine, he did not have a care. He used to own an old dobro, he used to play it across his knee. And I can give old Curtis my money, he play all day for me. Play me a song, Curtis Lowe, Curtis Lowe. Well, I got your drinking money, tune up your dobro. And people said he was useless, so them people all the fools. Curtis Lowe was the finest picker to ever play the blues. And he looked to be 60, and maybe I was 10. And Mama used to worry me, but I can go see him again. I clap my hands and stomp my feet, try, Lord, to stay in time. He'd play me a song or two, take another drink of wine, and play me a song, Curtis Lowe, Curtis Lowe. Well, I got your drinking money, tune up your dobro. And people said he was useless, for them people all fools. 'Cause Curtis Lowe was the finest picker to ever play the blues. And on the day old Curtis died, nobody came to pray. An old preacher said some words and they chunked him in the clay. Well, he lived a lifetime playing the black man's blues. And on the day he lost his life, well, that's all he had to lose. And play me a song, Curtis Lowe, Curtis Lowe. Well, I wish that you was here so everyone would know. And people said he was useless, for them people all their fools. 'Cause Curtis, you're the finest picker to ever play the blues. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Love that song.
Oh, yeah. Listen to a little Curtis Lowe there by Nathan Morgan playing it for us today. You're listening to the Blue Plate Special. The WDVX Blue Plate Special is presented by Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City, home of the Big Plate on Fridays, and also by Modelo Especial and Corona Extra. All right, Nathan Morgan, tell us where we can find your music, where we can see you live besides here.
Absolutely. You can find my music anywhere you download and stream music. So iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, of course. Just look up Nathan Morgan, and that's me. You may see a long-haired kid in one of the album pictures. That's also me. But going back to what we were talking about earlier, that first song I wrote, I put that out. So wow, that was 20 years ago. I'm 38 now. I'm home for a while. I've actually got another show tonight in Pigeon Forge down at the Puckett's restaurant out there. Great place, great people. Doing that show tonight. And tomorrow I will be at the Wagon Wheel, actually right down here in the Old City from 3 to 6. So staying local for the rest of the weekend.
All right, sounds great. Why don't you give us a couple more tunes?
Yeah, absolutely. This... got a tune up before you can turn up. This is a song that's out there now. You can download and stream this one. This is it's kind of a heavier rocking tune that I wrote, but it tells a couple of cautionary tales about people making some wrong decisions and winding up on the wrong side of life the next day. So, a song called "Woke Up Dead." As she pulled into the light in a new Mercedes-Benz, far across town, so far away from friends, she met the devil there to get something for it. Too much of a good thing, Mary woke up dead. Jesse had to have her, she was in his bones. Another man's lovely wife, another man's happy home. Well, he spied her from the shadows as she undressed for bed. Didn't see the husband, but Jesse woke up dead. Well, I'm counting all the numbers, trying to beat the odds. All that really matters is who holds the cards. Working like a dog, trying to keep my family fed. Well, I can't change, I can't fight. Gonna live my life like another Saturday night and live on. But not too long, we're all gonna wake up dead. Yes, I know. Old Sam was a banker, he had been for years, living off the hard times and other people's fears. Well, he's taking $1, not giving a dime. It's gonna cost him his head. The lawman's at the front door, but old Sam woke up dead. Well, I'm counting all the numbers, trying to beat the odds. All that really matters is who holds the cards. Working like a dog, trying to keep my family fed. Well, I can't change, I can't fight. Gonna live my life like another Saturday night and live on. But not too long, yes, I'm gonna live on. But not too long, we're all gonna wake up dead. All right. Thank you. All right, this last song it's a really special song to me, and I save it for last because I always like to tell people it's a song I wrote about my dad, and I actually co-wrote this song with my older brother, who helped me write it. And I was talking earlier. My parents were amazing people. I was very blessed to have them both, and they're both gone now. But I know a lot of people don't have that, or weren't fortunate enough to have that in their life. But I was, and the song is called "Come Home," and it talks about being able to go back home when you've got somebody who's there for you. And my parents were always there for me, even as I got older. And they weren't the coolest people on the planet anymore. And now that I'm a parent, I always want to be there for my kids, and that's what this song's about. So. I remember when you were just 13, telling me all of your dreams. I just couldn't understand. Sometimes I still don't. But the world was waiting, and you had made your plans. It's a different time than the one I rocked you in. Mom's not here to see what could have been. And though you've gone oh so far away, some things don't change, and I just want to say, so come on home and talk of all the things that you've seen. This old house is still full of so many memories. It's where I taught you right from wrong, and that old room is where you wrote that first song. So come on home. Lord knows I didn't do it all right. Things I did that kept your mom up at night. I hope there's enough good for you to recall, to pick up the phone and listen when I call. And come on home and talk of all the things that you've seen. This old house is still full of great memories. It's where I taught you right from wrong, and that old room is where you wrote that first song. So come on home. The broken man who went astray is not the man I am today. I've just tried to do the very best I can. So come on home and talk of everything that you've seen. 'Cause this old house is still full of so many memories, and the art still looks the same, and your mama's picture's still in that old frame. Come on home. Won't you come on home? You're still my main man. So come on home. Yeah, thank you very much.
That has been Nathan Morgan. Thank you for joining us today on the Blue Plate. You can catch Nathan Morgan live and in person at Puckett's this evening in Pigeon Forge, and tomorrow at the Wagon Wheel in the Old City from 3 to 6. And now we're going to kick it back to the studio for Spencer.